Hi guys, Sarah and I have spoken to a cave and carver expert, Supercoder79, her Twitter and GitHub are in the description, and we've found a very interesting pattern that leads us to lava 80 to 90% of the time. So the pattern is that cave starts tend to be above low caves, especially lava caves. Well, specifically lava caves, sorry. Now, what are cave starts? Caves, just like strongholds, villages, and other structures and features in the world, have a starting point. They're not completely random. So, strongholds, for example, have the starting staircase, and caves also have their own structure start, basically, or feature start. So, now we know that we want to find cave starts. How do we do that, and what do they even look like? So cave starts are either narrow ends of a cave, or 1 in 4 caves will start as a circle room. To know how to get back to the start of a cave, we need to know how caves generate their arms or branches. A cave either starts at a circle room, shown on the left, or a narrow end, shown over here on the right. A cave start will have 1 to 4 arms. An arm either extends until it ends or branches out into a kind of a T shape. These T's are the best way we know to lead ourselves back to the cave start. So basically, whenever we see a cave like this, the bottom of the T will lead back to the cave start. So let's get here. This is the top of the T, this is the top of the T, this is the bottom of the T. So basically, yeah, I've already read that part. Leave back to the cave start. Once we find the cave start, we can dig down and have amazing odds at hitting a cave containing lava. Shown in the orange. Now, caves generate very confusingly, and when multiple caves or the same cave generates inside caves or itself, it can be very hard to identify these T-shapes. The best way to identify these are by practicing it yourself using a mod made by Supercoder herself that is down in the description, and I'll be using myself for demonstration. So I'll try and show some examples because this is very complicated. So we've found a cave. Immediately we can see this cave is kind of curving around through here, and then there's this branch going through there. So I'm gonna draw the top of the T with orange. So this is the top of the T, and then what I believe to be the bottom of the T. So you can see the orange is the top of the T and the blue is the bottom of the T. Now, the bottom of the T will lead to the cave start if we've found the bottom of the T correctly. And if we go over here, there we go. We found the cave start. So in this mod, the cave start is visualized by glowstone blocks. Now that we're at the cave start, which we wanted to find, if we dig straight down, we've got a great chance of not only hitting a lot of caves, but also a great chance of hitting lava, which is the entire point of this. As in speedruns, a lot of time and a lot of runs are reset due to not finding a lava pool. So recently a lot of people have been digging down just randomly hoping to hit lava, which can work, but often you'll miss, not hit anything, have to reset or dig around and then reset. So with this cave start method, it's a great way to hit lava. Supercoder did, I think, either 1,000 or 10,000 tests and got between 80 or 90% of hitting lava, digging down underneath a cave start. What does this cave look like? So when you're in a cave, right, either you're trying to find a sudden ending to it, that narrow ending, or the circle. So it looks like we've found a sudden ending to it, which is very narrow. So that was a very simple cave to find the cave start in. Let's dig down here and see if it would have hit lava, and it did indeed hit lava. I'm not sure you would have been able to hear this lava, but that's the other thing, is that the pattern finds low caves in the vicinity below the cave start. It's not entirely accurate. Like it won't be every time you dig down you'll instantly hit lava, but it does strongly suggest that there'll be. This is a good one. So we can already see the circle room, but let's try and reverse it anyway. So let's say, for example, we've found some iron. We're going to mine that out, and now we're looking for the cave start. The thing with caves, as far as I know, caves can only get narrower. They cannot get wider. So in this situation, I'm looking for a narrow part of the cave to walk into. And it looks like it's starting to narrow over there, and it's pretty much impossible to tell over there whether or not it's narrowing or not. Here it's already got quite narrow. It's only 5 blocks compared to, I guess that's 5 blocks as well, but you get the idea. This one isn't very obvious, but this is a circle room. If we dig down here, hopefully we'll hit lava for demonstration, and we did. So I found another cave. It already looks like I've found the T. It's got that top part to it here, right? And then the bottom part leading down there. So let's draw the top of the T. And let's draw the bottom of the T. So it seems pretty obvious that this is the top of the T, since this cave is very fluid, and then suddenly there's a cave at an almost 90-degree angle from it. We'll head down here, and we found a cave start. Great. This one I actually checked in advance. It had a low cave, but it did not hit lava, which will happen. This cave that I hit was at 27, which is a pretty decent number. Eventually, if you go down the cave, there was lava still, which will happen. Sometimes you'll just hit a cave and you want to stick to it, but a lot of the time, when digging down at a cave start, like this one, you'll hit lava. And I guess this one was actually interesting because there was a circle room shown in another example. This is a narrow end. These are really hard to tell because you can have narrow ends that are cave starts and narrow ends that are not cave starts. Hopefully this is a narrow end that is not a cave start, and it's correct. And there's no good way of knowing. If you just find a cave end, there's no way of knowing if it's a cave start or a cave end until you find a T. So that over there, when led all the way over here, was found to be to the top of a T. And as far as I know, unless there's a double cave involved, you can't have a cave start in the top of a T. It'll always be at the bottom of a T, like this one. Now, lava dowsing is not very well understood at the moment. It was a discovery found today. Matthew Bolan may be making an in-depth explanation on lava dowsing and some other collision fanciness. So I'll have a link to his YouTube as well down below if you'd like to know exactly why this works, and perhaps even a better explanation on the practical side of this. I'm sure he'll have a better idea in the coming days. And only 1 in 7.5 trillion of my viewers are subscribed, so subscribe.